Howdy! How's everybody out there in YouTube land today? Hope it's finds you well. It's time for another exciting episode, and that's why I'm still single. This is back when I just first started dating. I hadn't been out on more than 3 or 4 dates, and as I grew up, we'd always had these old 50s and 60s automobiles that had bench seats in them. You know, we didn't have any sports cars or anything like that. We always had a family automobile. And so this one fella picked me up in a 1972 Nova Super Sport. It was yellow and had black stripes on it. And it had the muffler fixed some way to make it nice and loud, you know, the way the kids liked them to be. Had it jacked up in the back. That was the style back then, you know. That was what they called the cat's ass. And oh, I thought it was something to go out with him in that car. So I get out there in the passenger seat, and it's a bucket seat. And I've never been in a car with a bucket seat in it before. And I get in that bucket seat and get the seat belt on, you know, and off we go. We're on this ride to town. And there's this thing in the middle between the driver's seat and the passenger seat that's a lever. And it's got a button on the end of it. I've never seen nothing like that before. And I said to him, after a while, I'd been looking at it, and he'd seen me looking at it, and, you know, we just having a little conversation, but I just keep looking at that thing. And he said, "What you looking at?" And I said, "Well, I'm looking at this lever thing here. And I'm trying to figure out what that's for." And he says, "Well, that's the ejector button." The ejector button? Why's it got an ejector button in it? And he says, "Well, so if I get somebody in the passenger seat that ain't doing what I want done, I can eject them. You be bouncing right out of this vehicle." And he's laughing. Well, I didn't think it was too funny. I don't want to be ejected out of this car. And finally he says that, okay, you know, I'm a little distraught about this, because I'm thinking, Lord have mercy, at any moment in time, he can push that button and bounce me out of here. He starts laughing, and he says, "Honey, it ain't no ejector button. That is the emergency brake." That's why I'm still single.